This is how to get your shoes looking like this. Relaced with some fresh orange new laces and ready to crack climb again. Let's get to it. In there. Get her out. Okay. And out. And okay. Okay, there. That's both of our shoes. Let's check our lengths again. That's actually pretty spot on. All right. Now I'm gonna cross. Take the twist out. Okay. And cross. You know, now that I'm doing this, what I think we should do is come under. That is what I did here, but just come under and out. And that's gonna leave the lace on top. Coming under and then out is gonna leave the lace on top here. Okay, now for the fun part. So now what we're gonna do is gonna take these laces and go back up through the shoe. Now the kind of, at least what I've seen, a little more unique thing about the shoe is that you're sort of looping it back through the lace itself and not through the holes. And so what I mean by this is what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out a loop on each one of these holes, and we're gonna wire this lace back through the loop. So I'll show you what that looks like. And kind of show you a method to do this. Now, what I don't recommend, you can use a couple sets of tools. What I saw recommended was a long nose pair of pliers. You can, if this works for you, great. What I can tell you is I did try this going up with the first shoe. And the problem is that a pair of pliers like this is going to kind of damage the laces. These things are not that strong, so if you clamp this with the textured metal, it's going to tear up the shoelace pretty quick, do quite a bit of damage to it just right there. So what I would recommend is get like a really thin cylindrical object and just be able to kind of dig this lace up so that you can create a loop with it. This is just a drill bit, and what I do is I push, I'll show you in a sec, I push this down to the base. It's a smooth cylinder instead of this textured drill, and I use that to pull up on the lace. As far as I could tell, the damage to the lace was pretty minimal with that, so that's good enough for me. I will show you what that looks like. The first one, in my experience, is a little bit more rough than the others. And it can be kind of tight, but what I do is I just kind of give it a little wiggle. Feels tight, just keep wiggling it around. The longer you do it, the less resistance it'll have. And we're gonna go back up that way with the lace. So I pulled out a loop. I'm going to start crisscrossing that loop. It seems like every single one I do with this is twisted. Okay. And then I just like to do these one at a time. You can try to do multiple ones. You would think that's faster, but the problem is that if you keep going up multiple loops at the same time, you'll end up pulling out the slack here and it will take up the slack here. So I like to just do one at a time. And you know what? I think I missed a loop here. Okay. Pull through. Take out the twist. Okay, We're going to do that for each one of these. Now, hopefully you can kind of get in a rhythm here. Loop. Okay. Just my finger somewhere. Okay. Yeah, give yourself some space to work with. It makes your life easier. That's garbage. Okay, turn around. Turn around. Okay, how we doing? We're getting close. Oh, yeah, gotta be careful not to tear up the lace. Okay. I like to leave these pretty loose, at least while you're tying it up. It's going to make it easier to pull these loops out. And the way I generally see this in the store, these laces aren't usually cranked down too tight. Get in there. Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's check this out. Shouldn't have done that. That's it. Come on. Yeah. Next one. Okay. Now here. So I ended up with one twist in the lace. That's all right. Build out the structure. Okay. All right, that's looking pretty good. Now we just need to finish it off. And then, okay, trying to remember how to do this. I think what you do, yes, I'm gonna come, you're gonna do cross through the top loop. Now, one cool thing you can do is come under this lace and tie it off from here. What this is gonna do, it'll be a little easier to show you when both are in. All right, there, that's your completed shoe. What this is gonna do though is pull these insides in to help create a nice tight fit in the shoe. It's also gonna torque all throughout the shoe, give you a little more power throughout. So I don't think it's definitely not necessary for you to come under there, but something you can think about. It's gonna give the shoe a little bit more power in the fit. Just to dress this up, like this here, and come under there.